showed you some great ideas for the ladies in your life for Valentine's Day, but I always love coming up with unique gift ideas from my hubby.
So we sent 8 West stylist Amanda Roloffs out on a mission, some fab finds for the men in our lives. Okay, how complicated was this challenge for you?
It wasn't that bad. I think the complication for me is I love Valentine's Day, but I don't like buying gifts that are like throwaway, right? Like nobody has the money for that. So I kind of had a little bit of a practical thought in my head looking for these. So I think I did okay. Something for everybody.
And then, definitely, you have a very stylish husband, Dan.
Right. And a very practical husband.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he was your inspiration for this.
Exactly. In fact, I have to decide which one of these items to give to him.
Okay, so Dan, you're not allowed to watch the rest of this segment because something in here is for you.
I think he'd like everything. But to start off with, we have this mobile locker, it's called. It's from Eagle Creek, which is a very old, very quality name in sort of backpacks and luggage and packing. And I just love this because it's so practically designed. I mean, literally, it's fit to size in a locker at the Y, at school. It's very small in profile, so if you're traveling, if you have someone who's a business traveler or takes day trips, or even kids going to like dad's house for the weekend, I mean, it really is multi-purpose. But the idea is that it packs up in this tiny little thing, but it unfurls in the locker so that you can reach everything. There's mesh topped compartments.
For items that need to breathe.
Right, things that need to breathe. There's a compartment at the bottom that is mesh but a little bit more durable for gym shoes or maybe dirty laundry if you're, on a camping trip or something. Right. So there's dual zippers that go both ways, which is really helpful. There's a swivel hook, which I know sounds like a weird little detail, but if you get the hook on the wrong way, you're fighting with it. So this will swing any way you need it to go. $35.
Wow.
Not breaking the bank by any means.
Very durable. And you know what? Perfect size for overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you if you are a business traveler.
Love
Great
that.
idea.
That's at Peninsula Trading, which is on Cherry Street at that Cherry Lake Diamond.
Great other stuff in there, too. That's
great.
a great
That's
place.
where the store Lamb is that we featured at the top of the show.
So 2 birds with 1 stone, great items for gifts, practical packing, traveling, just commuter, good organizational gifts.
Okay, we like you. We like you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is maybe a little bit more frivolous, but I love this idea. These are vintage tees from A.K. Ricks. Now, these run a little bit more expensive than maybe what you might think of picking up a t-shirt at Target or something. These are $45 to $50, but there's a little bit of a specialty here. This company, Chasers, out of California, has purchased the copyrights to a lot of this old album art so that you have, like, your loved one's favorite Van Halen album.
What a great idea.
All done up in, like, the most, soft, yummy fibers.
These are so soft.
They're cut really long, which is more fashionable than those vintage concert tees like that we have still, I have in my closet, that are up to
Oh, yeah, exactly. You got Def Leppard in the mix there.
Yeah, they have all different bands, all different things to choose from. Grateful Dead, Queen, and so if you're, if your guy's a little bit nostalgic, if he loves his old music, then this is something that you could throw on under a button-down or a sport coat. And, it's just kind of fun. And
who wants to look like they're wearing a new T-shirt that is vintage? This looks like it's gone through the wash a few times.
It's a special.
But really, it's brand new. It feels amazing.
Yeah,
very soft.
And I like this idea because it's taking something practical and elevating it kind of to a luxury level, something you wouldn't really buy for yourself.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of fun.
Yeah, very fun.
Perfect. Where'd you find this?
So this is A.K. Ricks on 28th Street in Grand Rapids.
Okay, perfect.
So, now this next item is something that's a little bit more expensive, a little bit more long-lasting overall. There's a woman here in town who's a photographer named Kelly Sweet, and she does weddings and portraits and kind of the basic thing, but she is expanding her portfolio to incorporate something that she calls boudoir photography.
Okay, as the name suggests.
As the name suggests. So Kelly's a wonderful person. She's very easygoing, and what she has done is offered up a package where you I mean, it's just amazing. She will come in, do a sitting with you. You can have it at your house or at her studio, so in your own environment or in more of a lofty vintage environment. And you can see they're very elegant, they're beautiful, sophisticated. They can range from just a plain white t-shirt to something a little more risque if that's what you're interested in, but it really can be whatever you want. And they're gorgeous, and what woman wouldn't love a beautiful professional? I mean, that looks like it came out of Vogue magazine.
You know, and it
is
really
just
is. You
gorgeous.
mentioned it's a little bit of an investment, but, you know, we were kind of joking before this segment saying, why not get these pictures taken right now?
Right.
And then in maybe 10, 20 years, you look back and say, you've got this for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
To
Like,
look at.
hey,
and
we used to be hot.
Right. Remember that?
Wow.
So, and I don't know a guy who wouldn't love that. And she's actually had people come to her who don't really have a guy in mind, who just want to do it for themselves. So she's offering a discount. It's originally $400 for a professional makeup artist, her sitting. She gives you a $50 coupon towards prints or a photo book, but she's taking 25% off if you mention 8 West when you call her, which is almost, it's like $100 off.
Right.
So for $300, which I know it's a lot in these times, but it's really something, you know, that you can keep forever. It's kind of a dream come true for a lot of, you know, the little girl in us that wants to get made up and look beautiful and have this thing to look at.
Well, any kind of sitting with a professional photographer is going to run maybe even more than that too, but to have a makeup artist and someone kind of
she
touching
brings
up your
out
hair,
champagne, and there's
beautiful.
music, and she has a beautiful vintage iron bed at her studio, which, you know, has a kind of a look all into itself. So
Right.
it just
What a
really
special
depends what you want. And the fact that she's a woman, I think it makes it less intimidating, and that she's offering this up. It's not like you're calling some random photog out of the yellow paper.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Can you take some pictures of me in my bedroom?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's a lot. It's very professional and just really exquisitely done, and she's super talented.
Well, the pictures, the examples you have are just spectacular.
Gorgeous.
So
I know. So I'm
gorgeous.
thinking, I don't know. We'll see how lucky my husband is.
For this one,
I'm sure
yeah.
that
For
would be.
Amanda.
Actually, honestly, he kind of he saw that online, and that was sort of his inspiration. So he should maybe be rewarded.
Well, I think
Helping out with the
I think so.
Valentines,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I think you should invest in this and then come back on the show and show us.
And show it to us. That'd be perfect. Only,
see.
exactly. Well, we can check it out. We can find all your information about all these items on our website.
On the website.
WTV.com.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Wonderful. Thank you, Amanda. Always good to get great ideas.
That's right. We'll be right back.